It's a new month, and that means a fresh crop of films are ready for harvest. Today, we are counting down the top 10 new movies of August 2025 that you should absolutely have on your radar. Let's get right into it.
Honey O'Donoghue, to what do we owe the honor?
Can you tell me about this woman, Mia Novotny?
She got stabbed and stuffed in the car, I guess.
In the cool of the evening, when everything is getting kind of groovy.
Only when we submit to the will of God do we serve him. You're fascinating.
And you haven't even seen the riddle tattooed on my ass.
This looks like Big Lebowski meets The Nice Guys. There's some weird tonal quirks here though, like Charlie Day as this police investigator, and even Chris Evans as this fun but over-the-top preacher gives me pause. But the writing here just seems top-notch, and Margaret Qualley as the lead seems as confident as ever. I'm down for another small-town Coen brother mystery, and I say brother singular because this is not a Coen brothers film, since the two have seemed to kind of split up and start doing their own thing. But no one really makes movies like they do. Despite the slightly off-putting trailer, I hope the film's writing and performances can completely supersede that. Even with only half of the Coen brothers' brainpower at work here, I do think this could be really good.
My bachelorette party will be good bonding for everyone.
You two are called to be family.
Yeah, right.
Don't remind me. You've walked in each other's path. You learned a lesson that may serve you again.
Okay, that's enough.
You were very...
Oh my God, what is happening?
Okay, it's
Who am I?
It's me, it's Mom.
If you're me and I'm you, then who's that?
I'm Grandma, sweetheart.
Hold on, I had to look up if this was actually coming to theaters or straight to Disney+. Okay, it's coming to theaters, although it looks like it's not. So while Freakier Friday looks a bit more complicated than the original Freaky Friday, you know, we have 4 people swapping bodies now instead of just 2. That could be a lot to keep up with and get really cluttered really fast. That divide strikes a real challenge this movie has to overcome. It's real easy to say, well, oh, these 4 people, I prefer the scenes with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis than these other 2 kids. But the concept of Freaky Friday and this sequel are just so interesting inherently and fun. Watching an actor or actress act one way and then completely 180 flip to mimic their co-star is just a fun, awesome idea, and doesn't really get old to watch, especially since we, the audience, can kind of see them having a great time doing it, and we have a great time with them. Freakier Friday could be a blast to the past in a really good way.
We need the bad guys for the biggest heist in history.
Maybe you don't keep up with the news, but we're good now.
I'm not exactly asking.
Don't tell me you guys are bad again.
No, we're being set up. We need to show the world we're good.
So we're gonna sabotage them.
I know this is marketed towards kids, but man, does The Bad Guys 2 still look like a fun time? Animated films have been so creative and expressive with their art styles recently, and this one looks like it's living up to that pressure. I absolutely do want to see this, even if it's just to scratch the itch that has not been scratched since Puss in Boots: The Last Wish came out. But I'll also be getting a side of what seems to be like at least an interesting setup for a heist movie. I haven't had that in a while. Looking forward to Bad Guys 2. Could be good.
Hey, is Russ home?
Who are you? What's the baby, man?
Who did this to you?
La pistola. Either I get what I want, or my pistol talk for me.
These guys you messed up with, they're scary monsters.
I don't know anything.
What the fuck did you get me into?
Has Darren Aronofsky ever directed something this comedic, this high energy? I don't actually know. I still have the movie Noah on my mind for some weird reason. This looks like both of those things though. A movie of Austin Butler trying to get out of some trouble and apparently being at the wrong place at the wrong time. This could be interesting, but the trailer itself doesn't actually reach out and hook me. That being said, Aronofsky's name carries a lot of weight, especially since The Whale. And seeing Darren Aronofsky in what appears to be a completely different element is just intriguing enough for me. I feel like it's going to make some awesome YouTube videos and breakdowns. I always love seeing how a director known for one type of thing brings his knowledge, brings his vision to something completely different and applies it anyway. So, Caught Stealing, looking forward to it, hope it pays off.
God.
You'll be okay. Whiskey for the pain.
God, this freaks me out, man. What a creative idea, though. What I think this trailer is predicting is that a couple whose marriage is on the rocks runs into some spell or weird freaky crap that makes them slowly merge into one. I don't know. I really don't, but it freaks me out, dude. The performances and intrigue here are turned up to 11. And after how well The Substance was received last year, I think people are hungry for a new creative body horror thrill that they can go see in theaters. Me, I absolutely will be seated when Together comes out on my couch at home monitoring the situation and living in the comfort of my own squeamishness. You guys have fun though.
Everything! Find him, bring him here. There you are.
That was just self-defense. You haven't killed anyone else, have you?
See, when you say, self-defense.
It's been a while since we had a trailer that felt like an absolute acid trip. Apparently, this movie has been cooking in the oven for a long time, but the buzz around it is like really, really great. Peter Dinklage belongs in the spotlight, and this looks like a really fun, different role for him too. A mutated man wielding a mutated mop. It's gross, dude. Between this together and Weapons, which we'll talk about later, August is looking to be like just a yucky month. Just a yucky, gross month. Yuck. But also fun. All the trailers and always look like they're going to have a fun time. We're going to see that theme continue, and that theme is continued by the Toxic Avenger.
And the hard times will come from the good times. The hard times will come from success. The hard times will come from the money, and the mayhem follows. So can you handle the mayhem? Can you handle the money? Can you handle the success? Can you handle the failure? Can you handle the lovers? Can you handle the memes? Can you handle everything that there is in between?
Another legendary director steps up to the plate in 2025 August in the form of Spike Lee. This is a complete aside, but watching this trailer made me feel like I was watching a movie trailer for Grand Theft Auto. That's the kind of vibe this gave off, and so into it. So I did not know this, but apparently this is either a remake or a spiritual successor to actually an Akira Kurosawa movie called High and Low. Both films appear to be about a wealthy man in power who's wedged into this extortion and ransom scheme. And if this clip convinces me of anything, is that Denzel Washington is just the king, all right? The rhythm he delivers these lines at is almost the musical backdrop of this trailer itself, without giving anything away, but setting the mood at the same time. I'm super into this. I cannot wait.
A voice in your head sang over and over. That was awesome.
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
Police Squad has always been the elite of the elite.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
Okay, this might be a shock for me putting it this high on the list, but let me explain. I have not seen a comedy in theaters in ages. I could not tell you the last time I saw a comedy in theaters. But I grew up on movies like Spaceballs, Monty Python, The Holy Grail, Airplane. Comedies that are just stupid. They're just stupid. They're funny because the humor is completely unpredictable with how stupid it is. You never know what happens next, and that keeps you on your toes while laughing all the same. Sure, this trailer steals jokes from 20 years ago, like manslaughter, man's laughter, ha ha ha. It wasn't funny in The Dark Knight either, but I still love watching it. It seems executed really well here, and Liam Neeson is trying his hardest at pulling it off all the same. It's also nice to see Liam Neeson do something completely outside the archetype that Hollywood has kind of nudged him in ever since Taken came out. I'm looking forward to this. I hope it lands, and I hope it's just that stupid fun humor that I've been dying to see on the big screen.
I understand protecting your sister, but there are other ways to handle things.
I left my phone.
Hutch, no!
I like your way better.
What the hell, Hutch? On our first date?
Man, even just watching this trailer is a fun time. The first Nobody movie is by far my favorite not John Wick film, and putting a sequel to this in this wildly different, unique amusement park atmosphere is just such a good hook to make it completely different from the John Wick style movies that we're used to. It makes an action film in that vein feel fresh and fun. The last time I think a movie tried to do that sort of thing was actually Birds of Prey, and no. Bob Odenkirk is engaging just yet again. The plot here seems to be a whole lot of, hoopla, like him getting involved in a drug ring. Oh no, they're gonna fight, I guess. But if this movie can bring even 70% of the action that the first one did, I think that Nobody 2 could be a real contender here. Before we get into number 1, let's talk about our bonus movie this month. And here it is a very honorable mention.
What is it? Drac. Is it our guys? No. Animal. Something big.
If you were like me and you saw Jurassic World Rebirth and you were just like, all right, if dinosaur movies are going to continue, I need to change of pace. A change of pace that does not include Adam Driver. Primitive War bleeds B-movie energy, okay? That's not lost on me. But this is also exactly what I want to see. I'm excited for this. It makes dinosaurs look scary again, which is weird, and I'm surprised I didn't get that out of Jurassic World Rebirth. And by blending it with this Predator-esque situation of these soldiers trying to survive in the woods amidst the backdrop of the Vietnam War, as dinosaurs are not only set loose, but put back into the holy cow, this is dangerous context. I didn't get that with the recent Jurassic World. Maybe I'll get it here. And so Primitive War makes our honorable mention list for that reason.
This is a true story that happened right here in my town. A lot of people die in a lot of really weird ways in this story, but you're not going to find it in the news.
Those kids walked out of those homes. No one pulled them out. No one forced them. What do you see that I don't? Show me. Where did you go?
And finally, you knew it was going to be Weapons. All right, we all did. This is one of those trailers I gotta go watch an episode of The Wiggles afterward, okay? Good lord. This looks so good. This looks so good. This comes from the same director as that highly praised Barbarian movie, and it looks just as scary, just as mysterious, just as gripping. What's going on with these kids? Why does Benedict Wong turn into a demon in broad daylight, uniquely enough? Similar to the movie Together, this appears to be such a unique player in the horror movie space. Sure, while the movie's probably going to be about ghouls and a haunted house or whatever, this trailer feels so different from the films that advertise those exact aspects. I'm a scaredy cat and even I want to go see Weapons. So that is absolutely saying something. So there you have it. Top 10 movies of August 2025 coming up. Were there any that I missed in particular? Which film are you most looking forward to, and which films are you going to be there day one opening night for? Let me know down in the comments below, and for more movie chats like these over a cup of coffee, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.